Thank you, Mr Mayor, and congratulations to Councillor Pitt on your maiden speech, and actually for your email to councillors earlier on highlighting the Raising the Nation Play Commission report which you sent around. I should have done that myself, but I'm struck by some of the shared challenges our residents face between this motion and Councillor Martin's actually around health, food and how we get around. So members, this one has been on my to-do list since the day I was elected. I'm excited to bring this motion today calling for a strategy to promote and enable outdoor play for children and young people across Wirral, because play is something that matters more than we often give it credit for. Most of us in this room will remember a time when childhood meant knocking for your friends, playing out until it went dark, chalking the pavements, martial arts, maybe, that's a new one to me. Yeah, honestly, kicking, throwing, catching a ball for hours, or in my case, getting told off for ruining the daffodils at the top of Thornton Avenue in Bebington. I think it was probably before Councillor Jerry Williams was a councillor, but councillors will definitely have been getting phone calls about that, but it was all ironed out by my dad, actually, which is cool. But for many children on Wirral today, that kind of everyday outdoor adventure is simply not on offer, or worse, it may not even enter the thoughts of young people or their caregivers. Play is something that happens at the weekend, it's something that is a decent drive away, it's something that costs money. Not just that, the roads are busier, the streets feel less safe, the play equipment is broken, parents and carers are more fearful, lives are more scheduled, more digital, and often more isolated. As was discussed in the previous motion, summer can be a tricky time for families, but it can also be a time when we create the most wonderful memories. My own kids got off to a slow start this morning, their first day of the summer holes, refusing to get dressed till long after midday on the PlayStations and all that stuff. But since then, my eldest has been off with his mate on their bikes, and I've just been sent a photo. I wish I could chuck it up on the screen, actually. Sent from my wife of them playing a bit of cricket out front with a tennis ball, I might add. So I'm just going to hope that all the neighbours will have a full set of windows when I get home. I'll let you know. It's not anyone's fault exactly that we don't see this site too much anymore. The reasons are complex, but the result is a kind of quiet crisis in childhood. The Raising the Nation report, a landmark piece of work recently released, sets out the scene very clearly. It paints a picture of childhood in the UK that is more anxious, less active, more unequal, and more disconnected from nature and community than ever before. The report's recommendations are clear. We must make neighbourhoods more play-friendly. We must give children more freedom and move to explore. And we must place children's well-being at the heart of local decision-making, not as an afterthought, but as a guiding principle. One organisation that has inspired this motion to me personally is the brilliant charity Playing Out, which works with councils and communities across the UK to support safe, resident-led street play. Their research and resources show that simple changes, like allowing short temporary road closures for supervised play, can completely transform how children and neighbours interact. They've helped councils take bold but practical steps to make play every part of everyday life again, and I'd love to see Wirral join that growing movement. By developing a strategy for outdoor play, perhaps by integrating it into our next sport and physical active strategy, we can listen to young people and families, remove some of the barriers and help bring back a little bit of freedom many of us once enjoyed. That might mean safer streets, better parks, more small-scale community events and better information for parents and carers, but crucially, it means putting play on the agenda, not just in leisure services, but across planning, transport, schools and public health. Of course, we have to balance the needs of everyone and be mindful of concerns, people with windows, for example, like noise, access and safety. This motion recognises that. Play shouldn't be something that causes conflict, it should be something that builds communities. I'd like to thank both Labour and Liberal Democrat groups for their thoughtful amendments, which I've been happy to accept as friendly. Their input has strengthened this motion, and I hope that it reflects a shared desire across this chamber to do something positive and long-lasting for Wirral's young people. If we want our children to grow up healthy, confident, connected, and maybe just a little bit muddy, then we need to give them time, space, and permission to play. I look forward to the debate tonight. Let's hear some memories of childhood from members and have a positive vision of how we can work with residents to make Wirral an even better place to grow old. Thank you.